Hi everyone, my name is Anna Gray Barber and I am going to be doing my final lab project about an article about chemists turning plastic into surfactants such as soap, detergent, lubricants, and basically how this affects the environment and is a really great thing. So it's no secret that plastic has been filling up our oceans and landfills for years. Chemists have been searching for ways to recycle plastic into more valuable things, and one of those things is soap, which is kind of mainly what this article is talking about. This article talks about how chemists have discovered how to turn old plastic into surfactants. And if you didn't know, surfactants are a key ingredient in products such as lubricants, wax, detergents, and soap. So who did it? Who this article is about is chemist, I'm going to try to pronounce this right, it's chemist Guliang Liu of Virginia Tech, and his colleagues have developed a special reactor that carefully heats and condenses plastic into a wax with short carbon chains. By capping the wax's chains with groups of oxygen atoms and treating them with an alkaline solution, the researchers turned the wax into surfactant, which is really cool because combining the surfactant with a bit of dye and fragrance produced soap, tiny bars of soap. So why does this matter? About 60% of all plastic ever made ends up in landfills or littering the environment, which is crazy because plastic is like a main contributor in pollution, land pollution, and water pollution. Only about 1/10 of plastic waste is ever recycled. This is because plastic can take centuries to decompose, so it just sits in the landfills and just piles up pretty much. When it is not properly recycled, it can fill up our rivers and oceans, which can harm our marine life and other animals, which is terrible. Like I said, plastic can take centuries to decompose, so cutting out the amount of plastic being thrown away would free up space in a lot of landfills. Not only does plastic take years to decompose, it is made with toxins that can be very harmful to the environment, humans, and animals. So that's kind of why this article stuck out to me, because I am a big advocate for anything that can help the environment or help save our marine life, clear out landfills, anything like that. So the way that they were able to take something like plastic and turn it into something as cool as soap is really cool to me. This article stuck out to me because I had no idea it was possible to turn something like plastic into something like soap. I thought it was super cool how this process came to life, and I think this will have a positive effect on the environment in the long run. And who knows, maybe one day the amount of plastic in our landfills and oceans will have drastically decreased, all because of chemist Guliang Liu and his colleagues. So that was the first article that kind of sparked my interest and helped me find the second article I'm about to talk about. So the second article I found was basically about plastics. Different kinds of plastics are showing up in places such as the top of Mount Everest in the snow, which is crazy to think that plastic can even get up there. So in an article by Carolyn Wilk, she writes about how minuscule shreds and threads of plastics are turned up all over, including in the snow on Mount Everest. She includes how the use of plastic has shot up from around 5 million metric tons in the 1950s, which is crazy because that's so much. Now it's even more, it's at 330 million metric tons, and that was only in 2020, so you imagine how much it is in 2023. This article really proves that something has got to be done to cut back on the plastic that is being thrown in our landfills, or worse, littered into the environment. That kind of goes hand in hand with my first article, because my first article talks about how we can create new ways to recycle and reuse plastic so it won't just end up in our landfills. And the second article really proves that something's got to be done, because the plastic is like gotten out of control, and it's all in the oceans and even at the top of Mount Everest. So here's some visuals. This right here is the soap that they have turned in from plastic into soap, this is a picture of it. And then these two, this is the Mount Everest, all the plastic that they have found, and then down here is right outside looks like a ocean or lake, and you can just see how much trash and plastic is throughout there, which is crazy. And then here's my citations. This is for Article 1 and for Article 2, and that's it. So thank you.